So we have a new teacher.
Yes.
Wel, dan wil je nog groet ook. Doe maar groeten naar iedereen. Dat is net even. Doe maar. That's the new way of greeting. Zo. Nu gaan jullie naar huis. Kijk, nog een knuffel. Dan ga je naar huis toe. Omdat mama niet had. Ik moet gaan mijn les doen. Ga maar knuffel. Doei. Doei. Tot vanavond. Doei. Oké. Here you go. Did you have a good lunch? Too much? That's much. Actively then. Nico, thank you. It was nice. We prepared something. I want to start with doing this, it's Katadori. Same like we were doing this morning, this the good connection, softness, and move from the leg. And then 1, 2, and shift the weight, like in the middle third, just shift the weight with your legs. Like in all these exercises, each. It's like your center line. If you look at this point, it's within the middle third of your legs, right? It's 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you move in the middle part. We will use this a bit, so just to activate it. And watch my center, it's not like this, right? So it's always going this direction. Inside of your foot, inside of your legs, this bridge. And then move the bridge like this feeling. Yeah? Okay. So you go in this direction. I'm moving third part of the triangle. This is really wobbly on this line.
Moet je nou verduwen?
Ja, ik ben op zoek ja, het is lastig om die houding te krijgen. In een low en low. Ja.
Of course, it's this one be a little bit more in front when you do the first step. Everything goes down.
Ja, dat is dan lastig. Met de tegelijkertijd. Hier is het lastig omdat ik denk dat het mij dat doet in geloof is.
Play with it. Just a little bit. You do small, and now you don't have enough. My reach is not far enough, so that would mean like I need an extra step.
Ja. Ja.
Yeah, it is a tiny amount. Yeah. You don't want to like it's big. It's a feeling. It's kind of my feeling like this. Like the form is extending. Just feeling between the two. But now I feel I'm really on the line. This feeling I have. Not literally like this, but this feeling. So I feel this feeling with your body, your edge, about contact. if I'm here, I'm not in contact with you. So to explain a feeling, don't think about this. This different feeling now. Oh yeah, now I'm on the edge of this limit. If I do this, it's too little. And like this, I'm just kind of crushing over the line. Exactly on the line of where you look, but it's a feeling.
Kijk, dat klopt niet. Die wil ze tegelijkertijd. Ja.
So with me and not everybody, but with me, the left part is moving, right? The legs from the ground to the feet, inside leg to the hip. That part's moving. That's the most important thing. And so the end position, when you do this, still I'm just straight up. Like this is the part moving. This is just balanced. Like 2 directions happen. Earth is still there. But basically it's 8 directions, at least opposite 8 direction. We've been working with that before on a seminar. You remember, like you move your hand in 2 directions and stop, but people moving in 2 directions, how strong it was. It was immovable, it was really strong. And then basically it's in 8 directions. Right, so it's the same with your body, it's in 8 directions. So, but what do I see in the end sometimes? Still, I'm pushing you over. I did it here, right? With someone, do you remember? I push you over here. Well, then you know you're not doing Aikido, right? But it's playing, it's also fun. I see smiling faces because it's also fun. That's not what we're doing. So we're kind of, I'm the universe and that's moving. And someone connects, I receive this connection fully and my structure is moving with this connection. Right? So I'm not pushing you. only uke decides to connect. So when I'm doing this, I'm still in a good position. So how can we test it? Eric. I felt it too. But let's do it. You volunteered, so sorry, well prepared. So you do the technique. I let you. So this is what I want you to do. Make sure that your weight is falling while you are connected to the other one. To give him feedback. Yeah? Not to rip his arm off. Just give him feedback. Because what feedback did you get? Probably you'll never rip his arm off. Your arm will fall off probably. What did you?
If I was grounded.
Yeah.
And in the center.
And what was the feedback?
That wasn't in the center.
What's not there?
No.
So what happened when you were at the end?
I fall.
You fell over. So you were focused in this direction. So when I moved you in this direction, there was not enough in the other direction. So it was not opposite force, but it was not 8 directions. Basically, it's not this relaxed posture, like natural posture. So you know what I mean. So now, maybe do it by yourself first. The movement. Yes. And now without this effort and this tension in your mind, just yes. One more time. So here when I'm it's not strong enough yet, so we try again. Now you're prepared for my You're free from me.
Yeah.
You want to be free from uke. So if you're thinking about me, you're not free from me. So you're free because you're in the correct posture. Just relax in this posture, and your legs are well. This inside arch in the middle third, straight up, and just keep this posture straight up. You see, I can just. It's really hard to move. So now we do it with. I hope you. See? And you look to be quite relaxed. So I'm trying to resist this test. Because if you do that, it's not Aikido, you're still fighting. Because you overcame the test. But there is no test because there's nothing, it's just the universe that's there. So let's do it.
Report your way down.
Expecting you to hold on.
Pushing you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have to make a step. But Yeah.
I was pushing you.
Quite fast as well, then if you lose your center. Because it gives you time, because we're doing switch legs, it's like
I think I was compensating. I was thinking about compensating.
Dat veld een beetje
When we're trying to finish it. A handful of those. 60 rotation.
Stable. Draai je arm
Were you trying to grab that?
Yeah, but my fingers literally just I come off because you're
Yeah?
not that I don't want to.
Okay. Because I thought maybe you were just testing it, remember?
Yeah. That doesn't
Yeah, okay.
That I pulled back on, I think.
Yeah, usually one side goes better than the other. Common thing.
So basically, you keep it distance because you are
You correct it.
Yeah, it's difficult to sort of try and
Yeah, okay, yeah. They will connect the leg and the arm. I think I'm trying too hard to push my arm in, so I've gone the other way.
get this on the
Thank you.
Maybe stand up, so just a few beginning exercises now. Do this same feeling with your legs. Just move in the middle third, stay straight up. So your own, this is how you train to move your legs like this. Make sure you use this line from the heel to the big toe at this point. So on both feet you feel this. Don't go over the middle third line. Don't go outside. Maybe it's smaller than you're used to. Same with this one. lift of your heel. When your heel goes like this, you're unbalanced. If you push the foot, you will fall down. So it's always these 3 points. The heel, this, and this is on the floor. Both feet. So there's the bridge from this line, inside leg to the other line. To keep this connection. Okay, and this is not part of the seminar, but just maybe if you use it, if you do your arm like this, maybe two, then your elbow is relaxed like this, and your Okajima sensei is also practicing against the wall, your hand is against the wall. Don't do like this. It's not so good straight. It's just laying down. If you go like this, probably something, tension is somewhere. It's just up, fingers go straight up, feet goes up. Just relax your elbow. The practice was doing like this, and you know, okay, I have to be like that. Just keep like that. Okay, but it's not part of it, so forget everything, but especially this. So we go back to the legs. This feeling. So we were just doing like this, right? Same. I saw a lot of people go like this. We're not going back to someone holding your hand because you will fall like this. If you understand now, middle third, really straight up, heels, same feeling. So every movement, always middle third. And at some point you may wonder, like, how far can I put my foot? It's basically when your weight is on one foot, and then you make an empty step without losing this weight, so you can still lift it up. This is about the space you have. Right. In Tokyo, it's always a lot of walking with sensei. You walk everywhere in the trains, so the metro, and then at one point he said, samurai who make big steps will die very fast, right? The big steps. And why is that? I explained it also in semesters ago. Why is the big step really killing you very fast? Really killing you?
Because you have a long moment of not balance.
Exactly. You're falling, yeah, that's unbalanced. Now I'm balanced, and I can shift my weight from the back to the middle, and then I pull it to the front. I'm balanced all the time. Then I have empty foot here, and I can make another step to the middle, and I pull it to the front foot, and I have an empty step. If I make a bigger step, try it. You will fall, right? Especially when even with putting down your foot, you will fall. So there's a moment of falling. It's not transferring weight in this arch. You will fall. And then it's just a matter of timing. When someone attacks you and falling, just pushing at the right moment when he's falling, and it's already done. But if he's pulling his weight, there's no unbalance there. So that's what we practice now with the few attacks. Let's try Katadori at first. First of all, Katadori, there's many variations you see, but basically it's just swinging your arm up, like this feeling. And then you try to grab this. So it's not this. Why is it not this? Why do you think this is not so good?
Tension in the shoulder.
Tension in the shoulder. And it's really from the arm, especially here. Preferably you move here. But it's not from the body, so the body is moving and then it just swings up. Right? And otherwise it's more arm focused and that focus. I want to grab it. Oh, I'm just at first try to move your arm really softly like this. Swing your hip a bit forward so you can just your arm is soft, your elbow is dropping naturally down all the way. So yes, if you are here, I swing up when you offer, then I grab him, and I hit him. That's no joke, that's really what it is. So if I'm standing like this, we'll do something. And then he does really difficult ikkyo, but what is more easy for him to do? Yeah. But in Aikido we used to do. He can kick me, punch me, whatever, so it's no use. Like Sensei then explained why are we attacking, we probably most of you know. I come here and then I want to do something. I grab here, so I want to do something. Right? So this to move me. Then I think sometimes about the MMA fighter or the kickboxer. So can you imagine? Go to a kickboxer or some karate expert. Now I got you. Do what you want to do. It's not possible. Right? So, but then you see what's happening. You swing forward and you want to grab it. So what we're going to do now together is to stand like this, forward and now a little bit slowing down and looking at some details. So you can do it as I'm doing it. Weight goes to the front foot, so the back one is empty. I can make an empty step. I shift my weight and I move the middle third. That's basically what you're doing. So slowly, my weight is on my back foot, goes to my front foot, then I can make an empty step. Then from my back foot to the middle, front foot, and that's where my arm was swinging up. Right. So try this. Empty. Probably when you do that, you already landed, so it's stable. Okay, yes. We found a good way to test it, dude. So when you just do it a few times, you step forward and you go back. Yeah. Do your natural way. Yes, a few times. So you see the foot and the hand are moving simultaneously, right? So now the other version we were just doing. Yes. Again. Yeah, but it's good. So he lands and then it goes through his body to his hand. Again. Lands up through the leg and there. Right? You see the difference? So he's landing, and from there he takes it from the ground, he pulls it up. And not, he lands as he grabs. This is the falling motion. Right? So we were looking how to test it. So if you come with the first one, just before he lands his feet, his arm is already here, and I push it to the side. So you can see he's not stable here, so then obviously this will not be stable in the rest. One more time. Yeah. Just before you lands, make sure you do it. Right? It's very easy when Aikido comes, or even you do yokomen. Just make sure you, before he lands, you're unbalancing. Right? But it's Katadori. Now you land, and the wave comes from the ground through your body to me. You were focused on this gravity, see? So the back was empty, you were forward focused to the middle third. Better, you see? And then still a little bit more relaxing your knees. Yeah. Okay. Too fast, right? This is the practice. You want to go too fast in this motion far away from the ground. Starts at the ground, foundation, you build up, and then it goes there. It's just a feeling, and the practice, you can also do it at home, but also in the classes. So again. Land, do your body up. Yes. Good. And you want to try to go.
Okay, cool.
Jij ook? We deden dat alleen. You're solid. This is the week. Try it sooner. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you get started, but you move around. That's what I'm showing you. Make sure, make that a natural reaction.
Really stable structure that's coming in instead of someone falling into
Ja, ik denk dat als je dicht bij bent, dat heel erg ja, aankomen van, ja, hij zit hier. Yes.
Je timing is dan ook.
Steeds als je voet landt. Dus als jij inderdaad... Ja. Ja, absoluut.
What's happening?
So I shouldn't get weight and take it that way. And then if that happens, and this maybe never let that's what I was doing.
Your prep. But that's so you don't have to. I didn't get you, so now I'm like this.
I have no idea. Yeah, and then
You can stand up.
Something to aim for.
Munetsuki. Land. Try the munetsuki here.
Thinking about the omote, you will be focused on doing something.
Okay, if you move a bit to that side, we continue with some other things, but to stand up. Because what you reach, it's more like a bit of like a tiger, or sometimes I explain. A tiger is not like that, and then after to jump there, he makes a really long jump. He goes as close as he can, until he feels like, almost, I have the chance to grab him. And now he launches from the feet. Then he got him all of a sudden, right? That's what we're doing. So it's not, if you're standing there, Okay, from here I'm just launching. If you do that, if you come, you launch on this, you just falls, right? So you feel the distance and one shadow, shift, then I can attack it. If he goes away, what do I do? So if he goes away, do this?
No.
Never. Probably you'll do it, but don't do it. Just feel this is my posture, this is where I'm okay. If I missed, it's no problem. Then I just try something else. But don't try to.
So it's closing the gap first.
Yeah, right distance. But in a way, it's not like because you give away so much. I'm just walking here, and all of a sudden, you got a knife here. I don't feel attacked. He doesn't feel anything until okay, we don't do it. Go here. It's attack. I try also not to go in this, but the hook is not really attacking to destroy you, right? I have just my own balance. I work on my own principles and I connect, and that's where he can work with it and I can receive ukumi. Yeah, this is the distance. So it's kind of, if we do now shomenuchi, so your hand is above your center line. And check where your elbow is. It's not like this. It feels a little bit like my elbow. If someone is walking into it, you will walk into my elbow. Like it's kind of, yeah. Thomas like, he's safe. Because I also had the feeling before, like more opening and doing things like that, but it feels a bit strange. So if I'm natural, if my elbow is hanging, it's connected to my the bottom of my rib, and I just move it forward. This will be quite a normal way. So I'm a bit like a rhino now. Like if I step in, if I attack with this, it's already quite something, and then it just falls down. So if you do that, above your head, empty step, now shift forward, so the rhino is doing its thing, the nose is going to the other one, and then just let it fall on the head of the other one. So, step, and okay, good. So let's do the two persons. Stand up, don't sit down. Robert. So if you lift your hand and you put this forward. Now I'm here at the elbow. I'm leaning into it, and he goes forward. You see it is just collapsing here. And now go back. The middle third. This is a good structure from here to his legs. So it's a really solid structure. Okay. Relax your knees. Don't push into me, just two directions. Yes. And now shift your weight forward. So I get this push from the elbow, but he's not pushing from the elbow, he's just moving his structure, the middle third. And now just gravity comes in. This falls. the pushing the elbow, if you hold me. Like so, I'm moving forward, right? Here on the elbow, so you can feel this. It's like my bone structure. Okay? And I only move the middle third, see? And then from there, because I throw it out, it comes from this movement that it throws out. Only to get the feedback on the elbow, the small hands on the elbow. Then if I do this, okay. Let's try it.
Either hand.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ready? You speak English?
Yeah.
Put your arm. So, this so you need to be, you need to have show when you're always reaching for you.
Dat lijkt zo.
Just like this. It feels like I'm pushing. So it feels different. So instead of you just hold everything again, the other hand as well. Yes. If I like this, yeah, but it's still you feel the muscle. Don't feel the muscle. You just feel this.
Ja, ik vind ook steeds sta ik op dat twee te studeren en ga echt helemaal op af, dus beter gaan. En dan ben ik eigenlijk veel en daar zo op.
Don't force it, just let it fall down. No, because if you do like this, then you're forcing. It will become faster as you relax again. Instead of you try to do like this. Now if you're tense, you are tight in your body, if you really, then you do like this, and you force it, and the muscle is split, and you have to actually, just like this, you just close, and there's no tension that will train.
Ja, dan het moment dat jij eraf ga je. Ja.
Omote, hè?
Ja, dit is een trucje. Zo van binnen te vouwen.
Forward a little bit faster.
Ja, lastig om die.
Then it goes back. So the movement is like this. Don't worry about me, I'll move. It's like a snake.
Okay, yes. Please stand up. Just to show you, swords, but and I don't want to give you the problem with that sword we have there. We call it Weibo out. They go like this. It's really interesting. Okay. Good thing. You see what I'm doing now? So I'm shifting the weight, and then it's a natural falling movement. So this is what we're doing. So try it by yourself with the shomen. Elbow. The sensor changes like from here. Those are no straight. That's from here. Because this rotation will make the sword wobble.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. You can do listen like this. You need some space. This was will be next. Yeah. Yeah, you go on. Yeah. Bounce is pas daarna. Hier zou het bouncen en dan zou het anders zijn. Dus zoals bij de munetsuki maken. Zo. Zo, ja. Okay. You can stand up. There's only some space there. You know the routine by now. So now we look at the side ups in my camera. And yokomenuchi. Yokomenuchi is of course not in the line. If I come here and I attack, so I want to be outside of the line, and then we get the same feeling. So shift your weight always here, not like this. So center line like with the sword. So center line. And step, and then I move my weight and I rotate in with my hip so I can attack with my elbow and then boom, it drops down to the side of the face. But I'm not doing this. I'm not trying to force my elbow into it. It's just my feet are moving, so I drive it in, and then it comes. And I'm out of the line. So if it's the line, if someone wants to punch, It's not in front, it's not against me. Right, so if you come and you do yokomen, he's on the line. There's yokomen. Yes, so that's it. So if you walk straight forward, this is faster than this longer route. Yeah? He's just outside of the line. Lucky for him. So shall we try together? So if you stand here, walk the center line, shift your weight forward, empty step, just a little side, and shift your weight and rotate your body. So then the elbow is pointing at the face of the other one. And then it's gravity. Other side. Weight, rotate, elbow, and drop. And then repeat side, keep down.
Wrong, or do you, it's because pull it back? Actually, it's just that I move. So I just move first. That's move out. And then that should because if I just move like this, then I have to work with the line. Because
Okay. Yes. So this is attacking to warm it up, to activate it. Now we look at when he does Katadori to me. What am I going to do? So he's going to attack Katadori. Watch out, not too much this. Not too much this. This is the normal gravity pulling on your body. Yes, exactly. So what do I do? Do I do it like this? Right? Because I compromise my structure, right? The hips and the shoulder is just relaxing on each other. It's a square, and this is not really helping my square a lot, right? You don't need
80's move,
supple, it's a good exercise, yeah. That's always good.
This is second nature.
It's there like this, yeah. So not like that. So not here. Oh, then maybe if it's not this moving, then maybe this. Then maybe do it. Not moving, not working well. Maybe you think, okay, moving hip. Maybe step back. Step back. This is very simple thing to make this happen. So if he comes and I shift my back foot, right, and make sure this is straight, so I can receive this incoming force. At this point, when you come to me and push, really push hard, it's hard to catch with my foot. If I rotate in this direction and he pushes, it's easier to get this line of force. Yeah. But also when I do this, I rotate, and then my weight sinks into my line, in this line on the back of my foot. I sink into it. See what happens with this point. That's already quite a bit. So if he comes, without doing anything, without changing nothing here. But that's not enough, of course, because then who says it comes here, maybe it changes all of a sudden. So I want to protect myself, so I want to do this. Right? Not this. This, so in the middle. This is the good option. So if you do like this and you one arm, this is protecting your center line. For example, with the munetsuki, this is just a feeling. Right? So the only thing I do, my elbow is hanging down from gravity, and I do this. So at the moment when I shift my weight to my foot, it's like this. Now I've got this already protected, and I did a sweeping motion. If I do now the next step and just drop down, then I got this whole protection. It's done. But often what happens when he comes, he starts to fly and then starts to aim at his hand, and hopefully you catch it, right? So, but if I use this elbow and I use my foot, and then I just drop down, then that's all. So, yeah. I'm a chiropractor, you see. Now I do the other side. Now, see, he's now fixed. Let's check. Other side. So it's about this beginning. Maybe if you stand up and do it again, you can feel it. Then your foot, and just shift your weight to that foot. Now your shoulder has changed. That's enough. One. Now next, this. Don't change anything in your body, just this. It's relaxed, it's close to the lower rib. So don't push it in, but just let it hang. Now at the same time you do this. So it's in front of your center line. No tension in your arm, no tension in your shoulder. It's only the feet movement. And a really soft up and down feeling. So now, from here, what do? Shift your weight a little bit more so the front foot is empty step backward. And then in the middle third, you move and just let it fall down. So, again. Here, shift your weight completely so you have an empty foot, empty step. And then, middle third, and drop down. Straight down. And then just grab it, like an eagle with a claw. Feeling. There's no attacker, it's just a movement. I move myself. Because we will bring in an uke soon, the attacker, and then your mind all of a sudden something, and you have to grab it and everything. Don't do it. This feeling you have now, same feeling. When you feel ki coming, so your ki is moving, then you do this movement. Your eyes see everything naturally. You don't look at one thing. That's not thought. Okay. Let's bring in the attacker. So try to choose the partner and then you try Katadori ikkyo.
Too much. I attach my mitts and then I stay here. Also for this other part, that's why we're so
Ja, maar dan zou je dat even van jou tussenkoetje en kijken erbij komen.
I want you to be on that, of course.
now we both on the grip. It is natural and strong. And then you get it natural.
The bridge.
Yeah.
Na te denken.
Then I try like how long are you going to stay like a day or 2 days or he's pulling on the foot fighting it now. Tiger also like this. If you like to attempt to get enough energy, not stay like this.
We're going to do that. This actually gives you
I'm not dropping on that side, I'm working on that side.
Gaat dit prachtig bij Thomas.
Allebei. Hij zei
ik heb alleen aangeplant, dus wordt nog spannend.
geen plan.
There's not the real.
So you move straight on the line when you do this.
More like
Yeah, but you're not hitting. You're grabbing. It's not a yokomenuchi. You're grabbing this, and if you try to do that,
Yeah, I see you coming. I like waiting for you to come.
go that way. So if you want to do just this one, because I don't get you. I don't
Alle 10? Alle 10? Ja, dan even de helft ervan maken. Alleen toch niet eens.
So when it comes really fast, you just move. You don't move.
No elbow in here.
Accelerating, decelerating. So that it's natural tempo.
That one?
Dat alleen jouw
I might be So I don't, yeah, I don't like it. I don't go away. I stay like someone's there. I just know where she is. I'm there, but I'm still here.
Bij je kan. Die proberen
Playing ground. Yeah, now
So I will show you first kotai. Kotai will be more like this, like we're here, and empty step and 1, and then lizard leg 2, and no touch, straight up, and then step here, and then you drop down 3, right? And then here shift your weight like this triangle, shift your weight, and then it goes down into the end. So that's kotai. Very important to so it's 1, 2, 3, right? So very solid. So when you cut the center line, but I can only move until here. You remember the feeling how painful this is on your joints, like it cannot go further and you're kind of pushing into it. So this is enough to make his mind change, his body change, his structure, and then I fall next to it. But what happens often is this, you fall straight to the side. But it will never break his balance. He's very strong. If you just extend here, it's really difficult. But if I go into his center line and then drop next to it, and then it will then he says, ha. But it's too hard. We're not going to do that now. So I do it a different way, just to show you some spiral movement there. So this. Now I'm on my back leg, and from here I make a rotation here. So my front foot is still empty, and then I go forward and move down. So back leg. Now I rotate. It's not painful because I'm not really pushing ikkyo into him. It's more some kind of extension. Happening, and then from here it's just dropping down, and then the rotation comes in his body. Down here, now back to it. That's it. This, you see, it stays here. So not like this. You probably will do it. Maybe I get spray paint. Whenever I see your armpit, I'll do spray paint. Yogurt. How is the balls with the paint? Yeah. Take a nice chair and then I sit just, and when I see it on my mind's gone crazy. Here, here. Same with the first one, right? Oh, spray paint. Sorry, yes.
Roberto, andiamo un attimo.
Ruimte opzoeken. Je hebt vanuit je eigenlijk je achterste been, als je hier tijd haalt, hoe je lichaam
Onto the back of I really don't like it. It's still on the back. If I am in.
I can do it.
You're kind of too busy with taking about this point when I'm here. When I'm There's nothing happening because I'm
oh nee, dan gaat eerst even de
rotating on my body. There's no umbrella. I'm gonna start to fall forward. This motion. Aware, not there, not aware.
Already down to anything.
je beetjes, je hele je knoop af.
Okay, so you're grabbing the finger, okay, and not here. Yeah.
Dan was al een lijn, dan is het zelf voor je. Dan denk je de klem.
Okay.
Standing back and right. No, but it's possible, but I don't know more. Yeah, maybe
Maybe
now it's not comfortable for you.
I'm thinking of my grip, getting my grip better.
Standing like this, and it was okay for you. This was another year because I will not allow it.
Thinking.
I will take out this tension. See? I will never do like this.
Spiral.
That's for you. Yeah.
And that's what you were thinking against me.
Because now I'm here and I can feel where. I just felt like this.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out some things you can apply to things maybe.
Yeah. That's an interesting
Yeah, now. So I can come down. Yeah, let us settle.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, no, I agree. We just right down here, so it's only like the tips of my fingers, even though I was probably more, yeah. So I'm used to grabbing. Grabbing it up out here. So I should kick back. So I should be down, and push it into the body, not out, then down, back. When it's inward, it's not out at the moment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Eigenlijk doe je mij een beetje voor je zien dan. Ja, zo.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to physically use my arms to not bend over the centre line. Feel good? Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Maar de vier volgt goed zijn.
So now we take the training wheels off. This is all this preparation for natural movement. So it becomes normal movement. Great exercise also for you, okay, to be connected, to be supple, to move with it. Really nice. Before I only treated his fingers, joints in his fingers, but now it's a whole body treatment. Because everything is moving, right? It's really stable.
Step in there. Okay. Okay. Right, go tap me. I've got to be light.
That's okay.
So move my head. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm just practicing because I'm stepping too quickly. Centre line. Centre line. Bring it down. Get the weight. Right. Okay. Much bigger than you can still do it, right? Okay. Yeah, so there. So you should bring all your weight in your back foot, and this one should be, then take that one off the ground. Yeah. That's it. And then that. That. That will make it go like that. Right, not physical to that hit. Yeah, as the arm on off, the elbow off. That one, there should be no weight in that one. That one.
Sorry.
Now remember your hip.
Yeah.
No weight, yeah.
Natuurlijk een tweede komen. Ja. Het kan zijn dat jij dit ook moet meewerken, want dan krijg je
This, okay, and you've got to remember what we're doing earlier. Step through, and as you step through, you commit that connection first, and then work. Really grab it.
dat je er bent. En dit is ja. Ja. En ik dacht dan kijken, behalve hier kwam. Dat
Okay,
wordt
don't
vanzelf
want to get hurt, alright?
zo moet het vallen, zo. Dat volgens mij. Automatisch. Ja. Ja, waarschijnlijk.
Okay, it's on quite heavy-handed sometimes.
Nee, maar... Nee, dat is van beide kanten. En kunnen we natuurlijk hier zeggen.
Als je een hele arm opgeeft, dan maakt het niet uit dat je ermee doet, want er zit een los aan. Zo moet je mij geven.
Dan komt hij wel backwards way. I've stepped too far backwards. Now I do one better.
Yeah.
Thank you. One more time, please. I'm stepping too far back up. I'm stepping here, so then I'm having to try and reach. I should be within reach. Yeah. That means I can sit in the front. And then as I go.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah. So you go with it, so you don't. That's what we're learning here. Otherwise, you have your wrist. One of the hard style of Aikido or Jiu-Jitsu, you have your wrist break. You step back. Yeah, and that's it. Good. Yeah. Now, you can almost back and forth, you get that way back. Yeah. Get back at the moment, get back with your hips, get back down to the side knee, and then that is the distance.
My feet, if I move my feet,
Yeah. Pretty much in. Yeah, so dolphin. Yeah, and you're going that way. Do that.
Now we're getting there.
And then turn your hips at the same time and I'll go over. Now.
Okay, you ready to support that? Try to keep it going a bit.
Just make sure you turn to your wrist up next time, okay? But you don't want to break your wrist. That was too good.
De helft van de andere.
Oh, no, you're grabbing me. Yeah, you're going to grab me. Okay, remember what we did? Making the connection to it again? Yes, and then yes, good. Okay. Now I've got to go. Wasting the back foot still, but nothing in the front foot. Now I've got to go hips. Now I've got to go Okay? Yeah, we all good? Sorry, what are you doing? Sorry. With your hips still this time. Back to the and just keep this connection.
It's okay,
Yeah. I get that side forward, you know?
Do not think about it. Very big. Get my hands from here. No,
See, because on here, it's too far.
Yeah.
Ball line, if I'm close to I'm doing almost.
Nee, ik wacht even zelf het anders zeggen. Ja, ja, ik ben eens rommelig te denken. Ja, ja. Ja. Het lijkt wel weer niet helemaal volgens de verwachting, maar ik weet het wel. Nou, of moet daar zien kunnen.
It's got done slowly, yeah?
Nou, zelf.
Last time is it?
Ga ik ook wel even.
Ja?
Yeah, you can do a game one more, or actually get
Met de groene plexiglas van de rode duif of zo hier. Je doet een combinatie van de twee.
Remember your connections with the floor first of all. Okay. You've got content, you really do want to grab it, you're not just doing the motion, yeah? You really hate it, yeah?
And how many
want to grab it, yeah? Okay? Is that too Okay, help you smell it.
So a little movement, that's good. We're building up also tomorrow. Try with some more things. You can finish with another one for tomorrow. For example, yokomen. If I do my leg like this is the first defense. If I rotate here, then I got the connection with the yokomen. I shift my weight and just drop it down. Right. So the one who is not here, you can see next time in my class. We did it before, but for the ones who are here tomorrow, we will do this. How was it with this rotation, with this short version? Keep your weight on your back leg.
It's perfect, so I've mastered it so.
Well, you're finished then. I love it. I love it. the feeling was perfect also, yeah. But anything that comes up, what you feel or what you notice, maybe as an uke, because it asks something for you also to rotate and stay supple and connected, and or with the naga, like how do I do this without force, using my legs.
I think notice it's tempting to go fast instead of correct.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. It's our advanced problem, right? We know it now. And what happened when you go fast? What happened?
Or does it work, or causes pain, or...
Ah, yeah. Or he just stands still. I saw it. He's standing still. What are you doing? Yeah, that's true. Basically, you will fall and this will happen. Maybe you will go too fast to the next step, right?
I found it also difficult to link the spiral from the feet, to let that move the arm rather than for this particular technique. I found it so tempting to want to move the arm separately almost. Well, trying not to, but it did.
And then when I was there, in 2 times you changed it, right?
Yeah.
So that's how fast it can go.
The word sink as you spiral just fixed it on me.
Oh, yeah.
So it's sinking in as a spiral.
Yeah.
Okay. And Thomas, think a spiral in sink.
I'm glad it's almost done. Yeah, so maybe we can do this with the Ura version. It's also a nice way to end it. So Ura, the beginning is a bit different because you step to the side in a way. This is omote, like the open side, and this is Ura, the hidden side. I want to go here. So if he comes, I do my leg to the side and the other one in front. And then I'm just behind sensei's example, like the 2 spiker planes. You don't want to go like this. So you want to go to the back and right? Maybe you can see sensei do it in your memory, or so here I'm doing there. And then I can rotate in this foot. Right? Then I'm in ikkyo. 1, 2. It's only this part. 1, 2. Just keep it here. And it's also nice. He comes and then if he continues, my knee is on the ground. Just relax and let go on this movement. Really soft. Then he continues, knee on the ground. Or you choose this option. How long do I surrender to the universe? I just stay connected. Myself, my posture is good and I stay connected to him. I feel always what happens inside. And I want to receive it, so I want to receive this. I'm still connected to him. I'm still connected. Katadori ikkyo ura.
You go in the middle? You go in the middle.
Hey, koffie is al. Ja, dat is heel joppie. Oh ja, nee. Ja.
Zo staan. Zo staan. Goed zo.
Deze zit juist. Nou kun je nog dit weer draaien. Meteen doen. Bij die andere gelet. Dat was meteen door. Ja, alleen daar gaat hij toch wel, daar moet ze toch afgestappen dat ze met en dan draai je voorstelling. Kan ook. Draaien. Dat ben je niet draaien.
Dat Stay there. Yeah, now.
Hier is de afleiding, ik heb het niet gedaan. Ja, boksbal.
Van jou. Hij owns en hij pikt hoor. Volgens mij ben je het al later dat je instapt. Naar de buitenkant. Ja, nu... Ja,
Met tijd, goed. Die kan ook. Nou, die dus.
werk trouwens.
Toen had anders gezegd.
Oh, yeah, I was really trying to.
Dat werkt niet meer, hè? En dat vind ik wel.
It's like a flag.
Oh ja?
Die zweet eruit halen, hè?
Volgens mij heeft hij stiekem de kruis uitgegeven. En dat zien we niet wel die plooien, maar...
Kijk dan, ja. Ging niet dood.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
So at the end we will take a picture. Dick's father will take a picture. So it would be nice to see ourselves on the photo. If we were there. But maybe a little bit before that, I'm really thankful that you're all here. Members from my own dojo, also from Castricum. Yes. But also from other countries, Denmark and England. So I'm really happy that you all take the effort to be here, so I can do what I love and share with you, and hopefully you enjoy that. And we are all researching it and try to improve ourselves as human beings. So hopefully that works today. There's quite a bit more I want to do, but there's also another day, so that's good. But for now, is there any experience from today that you would like to share, like something that made you happy or something that caught your eye or you notice? Is there anything that comes up?
Yeah, what really made me happy is that everybody is willing to help each other. That's what I really, really like. Thank you. Yeah.
No, it's really the same thing. So what I was about to say.
And what's the same thing?
I mean, I enjoyed it, and I find it happy that a lot of people were willing to help.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yeah, there is this I don't know the name for it, but I would like to learn without focusing on something in ridiculous. So it's this, I don't know the word, emotion or maybe yes, maybe that's it's or it's a kind of consciousness being connected with something that I don't have a word for it, but it helps me to learn a lot.
Yeah, good. Not stick to anything, just get inspiration to keep on learning. Nice.
Really also enjoy to work with other dojos in other countries. It gives me a lot of new feedback. And get used to training with the same people, with the same sensei, and yeah, get new feedback here. And also to notice that Aikido is bigger than Alkmaar.
Just what's all
20 kilometers or so.
I was thinking, what's Alkmaar? Most of the people on earth ask what's Alkmaar.
Where the hell is it?
Down in South Africa.
Does it even exist?
If it's your first time here, maybe you have something that you already shared that's really nice during the seminar, or something that comes to mind.
Well, I came here because I've met some of you before and everybody just seems nice. And I like nice people. So, and there's more nice people here now, and it's good to train with nice people because everyone has a nice feeling. And that nice feeling helps me relax and learn moves and what to show, whereas there's not an aggressive combat feeling, which I don't like. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah,
And I like it not that.
nice feedback, but now we all have to remain nice, so.
In the restaurant?
Wat zeggen over die restaurantjes al?
What time do we have to be at the restaurant?
6:30.
Oh,
Vito. Yeah. Schaphoek, garage, easy to park. It's a la carte, so you have to order yourself, so it can take some time for them to make, but who cares, we're 20 people or so we'll be part of it.
Yeah, to make sure that for everybody's budget you can choose yourself. So, but it also means you pay by yourself. So just prepare for Aikido. Yeah.
The main town.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's thank each other.
Arigato gozaimashita.
For a photo.
Tomorrow I won't be there, so I want to thank everybody to have enjoyed doing Aikido together. I hope we'll meet another time.
Likewise.
Okay,
Okay, yes.
Can someone close the door on that? Thank you.
Ah, yes, eye for detail. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Don't just take the photo. Take the photo.
I don't want
So.
Is it on the same?
No.
Let's make it even, guys. So on
So
both
we need
sides,
people on this side.
same amount of people. So from there, to there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Willen we nog op de knietjes om het plaatje nog 3 rijtjes? Ja, oké.
Okay, ready? Let's make it try. So, dat was een try. Now comes the moment. A little smile is also right. And I should like the club and the visitors with you. Yeah. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, can you organize?
So, o'clock,
Yes.
okay, so let's
So, all in groups. So first our dojo. Next will be with the physical structure. This is
Procedure is before.
Maybe that's mine.
Okay, thank you. Now the
new twist.
Are you a visitor?
So, one from the wall. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My niece a lot.
I got this! Jesus, how this?
Thank you.